the Buffalo Bills, and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olsen, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
3 and out.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Here we go. Good night.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bills' 42
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Delta. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And 3rd down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here we go. Right.
They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Shows off a little footwork. Winding his way for a run of 8. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Moore going in motion. Once again, it's Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That his first touchdown of the new year. Turn the pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Cam. Here we go. Right.
Fields now to throw on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
222. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third down and 3.
Turn. Here we go, son. Turn. Alpha. Go.
Fields. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Big gain for the Jets there. 45 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Angel. Tonight.
Now, Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
You got a mini base. Why not? Tonight.
Fields now. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Don't jump. Ready? Green.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. Hey, kid, 19 instructions.
To throw is Fields. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Monday.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. We are through 1. The Bills with the early advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Cook. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
56.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big gain.
2nd and inches. Allen gonna make the read and hold on here. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Third and 2. Here we go. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here we go. On 4th down, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The linebacker, Matt Milano. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Extend. Green high.
Here's Fields. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play for the Jets. The gain is 64. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw is Fields. A throw left side taken in by Wilson.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
2nd down, it's Fields. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
Fields. In trouble, and down he goes. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late.
Here we go.
It's probably a touchdown.
Green 19. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. Fourth down and goal.
Hey, Ken, 319, good night. Hey, Ken. You got to,
Fields to throw for it. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. That is second TD catch of the season. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are on top. It's now 10-7. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. On first down, Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Alert! 319!
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. This one completes to Palmer. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll take this one in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yep. 331, 331. Alpha, 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 alpha. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Moving outside the pocket. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Off the play action, here's Fields. It's caught. Taylor, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. First and 10.
EQ. Here we go. Tonight. Hey, can. Tonight.
Now Fields rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Alpha, let's go. Here we go. We're good. 19 winning. Here we go. Tonight.
Fields now the throw on first down. That's caught. Down the field is Reynolds. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, New York. Now Folk on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Quickly, mission here for the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. It is a big run by Cook, 35 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll run straight ahead with Cook, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, Monday. Dude, don't jump, ready? Blue 58. West right, sit. Hey, Can. Chip slip. Good night.
Fields. And it's caught offside by Taylor. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Here we go. Up, let's go. 19 windy. Here we go. Tonight.
Fields now. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Allen to throw on third and long. He'll find Shakir open right side.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Come out to the 20-yard line. Start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Here we go, son. 3-19.
To throw is Fields. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Big gain for the Jets there. A gain of 66 yards.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
A run here with Hall, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Bills' 10-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now third and 8.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late
Here we go.
And this is third down.
All right.
Now, Fields. Ball incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they pick it up. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Quick throw, taken in. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 1st and 10.
Half. 319.
On the handoff, this is Cook. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Alert.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jamien Sherwood in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to tie things up here in the fourth.
And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through. And this one stays a 3-point game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start, and it's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Green, right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know Power Ranger.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. Nice work after the catch. Stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Fields. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right.
On the give, it's Hall. Open space inside the 10. He's in! Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Bills 17.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. That's complete to Coleman. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Allen to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Fields now on second down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
This one all but over. Here's third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. We'll try and run right on the option. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final play of the game winds up incomplete. And that will kill it.